The city is a circuit of neon and blue, pulsing with the hunger of the many and the few. I'm leaning on the railing of the cold iron bridge, watching the lights on the horizon's edge.
I feel the vibration in the soles of my shoes, a rhythm, the translation of the urbanized blues. The cables are humming with a digital soul, taking back the pieces that the daylight stole. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. The traffic is a river of a ruby red glow, flowing to the places where the tired spirits go. I'm a signal in the static, I'm a frequency lost, trying to calculate the emotional cost. The skyscrapers reach for the violet clouds, hiding the faces of the faceless crowds. We are sparks in the engine, we are cogs in the wheel, trying to remember how it feels to be real. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. Shelter, no need for a cover. We're part of the current, we're part of the flow, letting the energy of the midnight grow. Indigo pulse, hear it, feel it. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. Indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse. Indigo pulse.
Winter is knocking with a cold iron hand across the expanse of this desolate land. I'm stacking the logs by the edge of the bed, trying to quiet the ghosts in my head.
The resin is thick and the scent is so sharp, tearing through me like a wooden string harp. I strike the first match and I watch the spark fly to burn every version of you and of I.
Rising in spirals, a great ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into cold, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love.
The shadows are leaping like deer in the brush, breaking the weight of the midnight blue hush. I'm breathing the embers, I'm tasting the ash, counting the scars from the lightning bolt flash.
The warmth is a blanket, the light is a daze, melting the edges of this wintry maze. We're safe in the cabin, we're tucked in the pine, while the world outside starts to blur and decline. Rising in spirals, a gray ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into cold, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love. It burns so bright, the only salvation in the middle of the night. Cedar and cinder, timber and bone, nobody has to be truly alone. In the smoke, in the flame, forget my name. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into cold, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love. Cedar smoke turning to ash. I'm walking the aisles of a cathedral of bone, the coldest sanctuary I have ever known. The stained glass is shattered, the pews are all bare. There's a smell of old incense in the shivering air.
I'm kneeling at the altar of a forgotten saint, covered in the dust and the peeling of paint. I'm asking for mercy, but the heavens are mute.
Just a hollowed out tree with a poisonous fruit. An empty gesture, a shallow relief, finding the glory in the center of grief. Well, moving with the kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the lonely, a bow for the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind.
The choir is a murder of crows in the loft. Their feathers are heavy, their voices are soft. They sing of a kingdom that was built on a lie, where the angels are too exhausted to fly.
I'll offer a candle to the shadows and smoke, watching the flicker as if it were a joke. There's no one to hear us, there's no one to save, between the cradle and the mouth of the grave. An empty gesture, a shallow relief, finding the glory in the center of grief. We're moving with the kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger's face. No spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the lonely, a bow for the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind. Grace, echo space, hollow grace, echo space, 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 space. We're moving with a kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger's face. No spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the lonely, a bow for the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind. Hollow grace, hollow grace, hollow grace, amen. Hollow grace, amen. The bar is a cathedral for the lonely and the lost, counting every penny in the heavy, heavy cost. I've been staring at the bottle like a crystal ball, watching my reflection as I start to fall.
It's a liquid kind of fire, it's a gold kind of cold, burning through the rafters of a weary, hollow soul.
Pour me a double of that Tennessee sun before the bitter work of the evening is done. This stings like a truth, it glows like a myth, the only companion I'm traveling with. Down in the amber, whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire,
Setting the blood and the spirit on fire.
a caramel
honey-hued sin.
letting the warmth of the ruin begin.
The ice is a diamond that's melting away,
Just like the promises we made yesterday.
I'm tracing the rain
On the coaster of wood,
wishing I treated you the way that I should.
the room is a blur of a tobacco-stained haze, lost in the spiral of a drunken-eyed daze. One more for the road, one more for the ache, one more for the heart that is about to break. It stings like a truth, it glows like a myth, the only companion I'm traveling with. Down in the amber whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire,
Setting the blood and the spirit on fire.
caramel poison,
A honey-hued sin.
letting the warmth of the ruin begin. The glass is empty, but the thirst is so deep. Promises are cheap and the secrets are steep.
Fill it to the brim,
Let the world disappear until there is nothing but the mercury.
amber, whiskey.
Burn me down, down in the amber whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire, setting the blood and the spirit on fire. Caramel poison,
A honey-hued sin.
letting the warmth of the ruin begin. Amber whiskey,
Pour me one more.
pour me one more. The city is a circuit of neon and blue, pulsing with the hunger of the many and the few. I'm leaning on the railing of the cold iron bridge, watching the lights on the horizon's edge.
I feel the vibration in the soles of my shoes,
A rhythmic translation of the urbanized blues.
the cables are humming with a digital soul,
taking back the pieces that the daylight stole. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static in the tangles of hair?
it's the beat of the lonely,
The throb of the night, chasing the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire.
the traffic is a river of a ruby red glow, flowing through the places where the tired spirits go.
I'm a signal in the static, I'm a frequency lost, trying to calculate the emotional cost.
The skyscrapers reach for the violet cloud,
hide in the faces of the faceless crowd.
We are sparks in the engine, we are cogs in the wheel, trying to remember how it feels to be real.
Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair?
It's the beat of the lonely,
the throb of the night, tasting the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire and the indigo pulse of the city's desire.
no need for a shelter,
no need for a cover.
We're part of the current,
we're part of the flow,
letting the energy of the midnight grow.
Indigo pulse,
hear it,
feel it. Oh, can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair?
It's the beat of the lonely,
the throb of the night, chasing the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse. Oh, the city's desire. Indigo pulse. Indigo pulse. Down where the cypress is weeping in sleep, secrets are treasures that the dark waters keep. I'm walking the swamp with a lantern of blue, searching for something that feels like the truth.
the dampness is crawling like skin on a drum, waiting for the stars or the morning to come. I found a soft pillow on a limestone ledge,
Right at the lip of the universe's edge, soft to the touch but heavy to hold, the greenest of velvet, the dampest of gold. Oh, lay your head down on the midnight moss, forget all the profit and the weight of the loss. Beneath the old canopy, under the moon, where the bayou is humming a funeral tune, it swallows the sound, it swallows the fear. Nothing but silence can reach us down here.
the fireflies flicker like dying machines, lost in the forest of the emerald greens.
I'll wrap you in lichen, I'll clothe you in fern, in the hollow where the willow trees yearn. The air is so thick I could drink it like wine, tracing the curve of your shivering spine. The earth is a sponge and it's pulling us in to the place where the mud and the spirit begin. Soft to the touch but heavy to hold, the greenest of velvet, the dampest of gold. Lay your head down on the midnight moss, forget all the profit in the weight of the loss. Beneath the old canopy, under the moon, where the bayou is humming a funeral tune. It swallows the sound, it swallows the fear. Nothing but silence can reach us down here. Green velvet, midnight, sink deep, no light. Lay your head down on the midnight moss, forget all the profit and the weight of the loss. Beneath the old canopy, under the moon, where the bayou is humming a funeral tune. It swallows the sound, it swallows the fear. Nothing but silence can reach us down here. Midnight moss, midnight moss. Midnight moss. The bar is a cathedral for the lonely and the lost, counting every penny and the heavy, heavy cost. I've been staring at the bottle like a crystal ball, watching my reflection as I start to fall.
It's a liquid kind of fire, it's a gold kind of cold, burning through the rafters of a weary, hollow soul.
Pour me a double of that Tennessee sun before the bitter work of the evening is done. It stings like a truth, it glows like a myth, the only companion I'm traveling with. Down in the amber whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire, setting the blood and the spirit on fire. Caramel poison, a honey-hued sin, letting the warmth of the ruin begin.
The ice is a diamond that's melting away, just like the promises we made yesterday.
I'm tracing the ring on the coaster of wood, wishing I'd treated you the way that I should. The room is a blur of a tobacco-stained haze, lost in a spiral of a drunken-eyed daze. One more for the road, one more for the ache, one more for the heart that is about to break. It stings like a truth, it glows like a myth, the only companion I'm traveling with. Down the thirst is so deep. Promises are cheap and the secrets are steep. Fill it to the brim, let the world disappear, until there is nothing but the mercury here.
Amber,
Whiskey,
burn me
down, down in the amber whiskey tonight. Looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire, setting the blood and the spirit on fire. Caramel poison, a honey hued sin, letting the warmth of the ruin begin.
amber whiskey.
Pour me one more home. Barefoot on the porch, I watch the sun descend. The shadows stretch like memories of a long lost friend. I feel the static hum within the heavy summer heat, tracing all the patterns where the sky and garden meet.
Digging through the clay where the quiet secrets sleep. The promises we planted and the ones we couldn't keep. There's a fever in the roots, a rhythmic kind of ache, waiting for the morning or the moment that we break. The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. Oh, lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light. The oaks are standing tall like giants in the hall, witnessing the seasons and the glory of the fall. I'll wrap my arms around the ghost of what you said, mapping out the labyrinth inside my weary head.
The jasmine smells of longing in the pale moonlight, staining every corner of this lonely velvet night. We are woven in the texture of the shifting sand, holding on to nothing but each other's trembling hand. The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. Oh, lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light.
Not an ending, it's a place to begin, to shed the heavy layers
Of the original sin. Let the dirt cover us, let the rain wash us clean, becoming part of everything that's ever been seen. Velvet soil, take me under. Velvet soil, hear the thunder. Lay me down in the velvet
roses grow.
Deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light. Down in the velvet, the velvet soil. Clouds are heavy with the stories of the old, turning all the silver into tarnished dusty gold. I've been sitting by the window, watching glass turn gray, thinking about the words that I was far too proud to say.
It's been falling since the mountains were just ripples in the sea. A cold and liquid lightning coming down to set us free.
I recognize the rhythm,
I remember every drop,
like a sacred engine that was never meant to stop. Wash away the hunger, wash away the pride. Nowhere left to run, and there's nowhere left to hide.
Open up the sky,
let the ancient rain descend. Let the cycles break and let the broken edges mend. It's the water of the ages, it's the salt of every tear, drowning out the ghost of every agonizing fear. Let it pour, until the world is new. In the ancient rain, I'm coming back to you.
I walk through the valley where the thirsty spirits roam, searching for a current that could lead a wanderer home. My skin is
like a parchment, dry and cracked by the sun, waiting for the deluge, for the mercy to be done.
I'll meet you at the river where the bank begins to flood.
The spirit of the storm is flowing deep within my blood. We'll be cleansed by the thunder, we'll be baptized in the gloom, while the lilies of the valley start to suddenly bloom. Wash away the hunger, wash away the you. The rain, coming back to you. The fence is splintered and the gate is unhinged, where the frost of the winter has finally singed.
I'm walking the rows of
the apple and pear, breathing the scent of a ruined affair.
The boughs are all heavy with the fruit that is bruised, like a heart that's been shaken and badly abused. I'm gathering harvest from the dirt and the mud,
tracing the sap that is thick as the blood. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
I'll sharpen the axe, but I can't strike the blow to the trunk of the feelings we used to know. The roots are a labyrinth, a knot in the ground, where the ghost of our laughter can still be found.
The blossoms were white like a virgin's veil, but the promise of summer was destined to fail. Now the wasps are all circling the fermented waste, leaving a bitter and lingering taste. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. Orchard falling downward. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. Broken orchard to the earth. bittersweet complication in a bitter kind of town. The only bit of sunshine when the walls come crashing down. I've been tasting all the flowers, trying to find your trace in the middle of the crowd, in every stranger's face.
I'm a wanderer in the orchard, looking for the hive.
The sting is just a reminder that I'm actually alive.
Your love is like a nectar,
Golden, thick and slow,
taking me to places where the wildest spirits go.
It's a sticky kind of magic, it's a golden kind of sin. I don't know where you end and where I begin. You're my wild honey, dripping from the bough. Everything I wanted, I am feeling it right now. Sweet and untamed, burning in the heat, making every moment feel so dangerously sweet. Wild honey, won't you stay? Don't let the summer wither away.
I'll build a cathedral out of clover and pine,
Just to keep you near me, just to make you truly mine.
The bees are all humming a gospel in the trees,
Bringing every skeptic down to their shaking knees. I'm caught in the amber, I'm frozen in the light, a beautiful surrender in the middle of the night. No need for the sugar, no need for the wine, when the flavor of your spirit is so perfectly divine. It's a sticky kind of magic, it's a golden kind of sin. I don't know where you end and where I begin. You're my wild honey, dripping from the bough. Everything I wanted, I am feeling it right now. Sweet and untamed, burning in the heat, making every moment feel so dangerously sweet. Wild honey, won't you stay? Don't let the summer wither away.
keep it wild,
Keep it wild,
keep it sweet,
keep it sweet.
keep that fire burning underneath our feet. It's raw,
It's real, it's all I want to feel. Wild honey, so sweet, so wild. You're my wild honey, dripping from the bough. Everything I wanted, I am feeling it right now. Sweet and untamed, burning in the heat, making every moment feel so dangerously sweet. Wild honey, won't you stay? Don't let the summer wither away. Wild honey, sweet, sweet, stay wild. sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
I'll sharpen the axe, but I can't strike the blow
To the trunk of the feelings we used to know.
The roots are a labyrinth, a knot in the ground,
Where the ghost of our laughter can still be found.
the blossoms were white,
Like a virgin's veil,
but the promise of summer was.
destined to fail.
Now the wasps are all circling the fermented waste,
Leaving a bitter and lingering taste, sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
Let the branches fall, let the timber crack.
There's no way to bring the springtime back.
It's an honest ending,
It's a fertile death, giving the soil our very last breath. Broken orchard, falling downward. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. Broken orchard,
broken orchard.
to the earth.
To the earth.
Winter is knocking with a cold iron hand across the expanse of this desolate land. I'm stacking the logs by the edge of the bed, trying to quiet the ghosts in my head.
The resin is thick and the scent is so sharp, tearing through me like a wooden stringed harp.
I'll strike the first match and I'll watch the spark fly to burn every version of you and of I, rising in spirals, a gray ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp, frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love.
The shadows are leaping like deer in the brush,
breaking the weight of the midnight blue hush.
I'm breathing the embers, I'm tasting the ash,
Counting the scars from the lightning bolt flash.
the warmth is a blanket, the light is a daze,
Melting the edges of this wintry maze.
we're safe in the cabin,
We're tucked in the pine, while the world outside starts to blur and decline. Rising in spirals, a gray ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp, frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love.
Cedar and cinder, timber and bone,
Nobody has to be truly alone. In the smoke,
in the flame,
in the flame,
forget my name.
Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke.
Let the wood
Scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love. Cedar smoke, just embers now,
turning to ash,
turning to ash. The current is carving a path through the silt, beneath the cathedral that the memories built. I see the white limestone and the polished debris, washed down from the mountain to the edge of the sea.
I'm wading through shallows where the water is cold, tracing the skeletons of a story untold. There's a structure of calcium, a framework of pride, that the flood of the summer was unable to hide.
scoured by the pebbles, bleached by the sun. The work of the erosion is never quite done. Buried in the river bones, deep in the bed, the hard, heavy truths of the things that we said. Stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, a hidden architecture that we've always known. Flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history without any name.
The bank is a graveyard of the willow and reed, sung by the hunger and the ghost of the sea. I'll find your ribcage in the bend of the stream, a fossilized version of a forgotten dream. The water is a mirror,
The water is a veil
where the light of the morning
is turning so pale.
we are stripped to the essence, we are worn to the core.
Walking the line of the rocky North Shore, scoured by the pebbles, bleached by the sun. The work of the erosion is never quite done. Buried in the river bones, deep in the bed, the hard, heavy truths of the things that we said. Stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, a hidden architecture that we've always known. Flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history without any name. Water, stones, buried in the river bones, deep in the bed, the hard, heavy truths of the things that we said. Stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, a hidden architecture that we've always known. Flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history. There's a presence in the kitchen when the tea goes cold, a story in the steam that has never been told. You're a whisper in the curtain, a creak in the stair. I turn to the side, but there's nobody there.
I'm a haunting in the hallway of your deepest sleep, a promise that was far too expensive to keep. I linger in the mirror, I hide in the frame, a flickering candle that is calling your name. Not quite an angel, not quite a man, doing the best with a broken down plan. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains, the blood in my heart and the ice in my veins.
ghost in the middle of the night.
I walk through the walls of your stubbornest pride to find a little girl who is shivering inside.
I don't need a body, I don't need a skin to feel the vibration of the state that you're in.
I'll set an extra plate at the table for two
And talk to the air as if I'm talking to you. It's a lonesome religion, a private belief, finding the comfort in the haunting of grief. Not quite an angel, not quite a man, doing the best with a broken down plan. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains, the blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting, a beautiful haunt, the only thing I'll ever truly want. Stay in the rafters, stay in the light, my sacred ghost in the middle of the night. The thing that can wait, be the chill on my shoulder, be the fog on the pain, be the rhythm of the memory inside of my brain. Sacred ghost, love you more. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains, the blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting, a beautiful haunt, the only thing I'll ever truly want. Stay in the rafters, stay in the light, my sacred ghost in the middle of the night.